I was waiting outside. It was cold. Poor Shelly. I said, girl.
Already purchased tickets. Please proceed to entry.
Hi.
Have your tickets, we'll scan them inside.
Okay, great.
General admission tickets. Please pass.
Okay, y'all. So y'all see the number 211 pounds. Now, whenever I got back from Jamaica, I was, I don't even know what I was. Was I 216? And then I got down to 208, but now I'm at 211. Now, I will say about the 211 is that they say you should always weigh yourself in the morning, and it is now 6 something, and I'm not butt booty naked. So say 211, I'll give myself maybe 210, something like that. Who knows? We'll weigh again tomorrow. Nevertheless, been having to come to Jesus with myself about a lot of things. A lot of things that I'm experiencing, that I'm feeling, that I'm not ready to share yet. But, I did make an appointment, of course, with my doctor. So in the meantime, in between time, until that appointment in October, I am committed to doing better. I'm doing pretty good with my intermittent fasting. Today I did have some chicken and waffles. Of course, you guys see me, my sister, and my daughter went to the Georgia Aquarium. That was my first time actually walking the aquarium. I went there for a Christmas party last year with my sister Dee for her old job, but actually walking the aquarium, that was my first time. Now, I did go to the aquarium in Tennessee back in like 1999, 2000, when me and my ex-fiance were together. But this is only the second time I've been in an aquarium. But what was mind blowing is that, of course, I got the tickets for $20 because through the end of the year, on Tuesdays, you can go to the aquarium for $20. Baby, when I walked up and I saw how much it normally is to go to the aquarium for one adult on a regular day, $50. In my mind, I was saying, "Oh, aquarium is a real good. It's a cute little date. You can walk and you can talk. I remember in Daddy's little girl. They took the girls and stuff to the aquarium. Baby, $50 to go to the aquarium. You know what? I know we always talk about this dating stuff and how hard it is. And I know men be trying to penny pinch and they really not trying to truly date. And I understand they don't want to waste their time and their money, but at the same time, they be trying to be hoes. But $50, $50 to go to the aquarium. When you think about it, let's say you go to the aquarium, then you go grab something to eat. And you throw some drinks in there. If you decide going to the aquarium is a good date, which I think it is a amazing date, and then you walk around the aquarium, you look at the fish, you touch the stingrays, all that other good stuff. And then let's say you walk around the corner, where it's not really around the corner, but you walk up the street to, like for me, what would be super cool is to go to the aquarium, then hop on some of those scooters and take the scooters up to Margaritaville, which is right there by the Ferris wheel, and grab you something to eat, something to drink. By the time you, number one, pay for parking, $20, pay for the aquarium plus taxes, you end probably about $125. Then you go grab something to eat and get a drink or two. You're easily, including taxes and tip, you're easily at $230, $240, depending on what it is that you order to eat and how many drinks you have. You could go as high as $250, $260. Just to go to the aquarium and go grab something to eat. That is why people do need to be selective whenever it comes to dating. There are a lot of women who just go out on the date just to get a free meal, which I think is very trifling. But then, men complain about the cost of dating. And part of their issue is also that they can't focus on one. And so it would be too expensive, of course, to date multiples. But baby, $50 to go to the aquarium. But I am one of those chicks. Number one, this used to be a big debate years ago. Do you mind if your date pulls out a Groupon? Nope. if he had got the $20 tickets on a Tuesday, if he hit me up and he says, what you doing Tuesday? You know, you want to go to the aquarium, during the day? Yep. If I know that the tickets are $20, do I care? Nope. Because what? He made the effort. He put forth the effort. That's all that a lot of us want. Just put forth the effort. It doesn't have to be expensive. I like to play putt-putt. I am competitive as heck whenever it comes to miniature golf. Miniature golf, not that expensive. We can go in the daytime. Same thing for, Top Golf is kind of expensive, but we can go in the daytime. Find a Groupon, find a special. I don't care. Just date me properly. But $50 just to go to the aquarium is diabolical. Nevertheless, let's get back to this weight situation. So anyway, so we went to Thumbs Up after we went to the aquarium, and I had waffles, eggs, and chicken tenders. It was seasoned to the gods, but that salt intake, that's one of the issues that I am really working against me. It's the salt, because I know it's causing me to retain water, but I also know that all this ain't water. Some of this is just straight up fat. So I have a goal. That scale said 211. And today is the 7th, or is it the 8th? 8th, I think. Is it 8th? 8th. I have a goal. My goal is to get to 200 pounds by October 1. So by the time we go to Myrtle Beach, my plan is to be 200 pounds. To lose 11 pounds in 3 weeks is not hard at all if you are focused, if you intermittent fast, if you chill on the drinking, and if you drink more water and more fruits and vegetables, less meat, more raw. And I can do it. I just got to put my mind to it. Come on, Chloe, you can do it. Put your back into it. I can do it. I'm going to do it. So what I'm about to do is get my butt up. I'll wait for my watch to charge. Hold on, I know my phone ain't dead. Jesus Christ. So I got to get 30 minutes of charge at least. But I'm about to get up and go for a walk. Yep, that's what I'm going to do, go for a walk. And so today it begins. Let's go. Because Scorpio, your birthday is going to be here in like 50 something days. Girl, you got to, whatever you wear, you got to be looking good. You can't be looking like a big oompa loompa. Because right now I feel like a little Howard the Duck. I'm looking at, y'all, I have really been not being honest with myself. So let's go. Good morning, y'all. So sitting up here working on this menu. Yesterday, didn't eat anything that I was supposed to eat because, I went and hung out with my daughter and my sister. We went to the Georgia Aquarium. So today I think I'm going to make what I was supposed to make yesterday, which is some shrimp and zoodle stir fry. So it's going to be shrimp sauteed with garlic, ginger, coconut aminos. Where did I find coconut aminos? I'm going to have to look that up. Served over zucchini noodles with mushroom and bok choy. Topped with sesame oil and chili flakes. All right, I need to look on YouTube and find me a good recipe because I don't know about this, y'all. I've tried zoodles before and I really wasn't impressed. But if I'm gonna do what I say I'm going to do, hold on. Let me get y'all up on here. Oh, baby, get it on here. There you go. I just need a little stand to stand y'all on. So if I'm going to do what I say I'm gonna do, with the exception of falling off yesterday, y'all, my hands stay dry, and I also need to change these nails and toes. Is it time for a fill-in? It's almost time for a fill-in. It is time for a fill-in. Dang, time is going by fast. I went that week. I came through another weekend. Goodness, it's time. Time is flying by fast. So I'll do that. Today is Wednesday. I'll do that Friday. But let me go ahead and find me a recipe so I can make sure that whenever I go to the store that I get what I'm supposed to get and nothing else. I don't need shrimp. I have plenty of shrimp. I do need to get some bok choy. I do need to get some mushrooms. I'm not gonna make my own zoodles. I had a thing to make the zoodles, but I ended up getting rid of that whenever I moved over here. So I'm just gonna buy some zoodles from the grocery store. And it's 11:04. My plan is to eat by 4. That's when I'll break my fast, at 4. I haven't eaten anything today. It's 11 o'clock. I've taken my vitamins. I've drank some water. Did I say Geritol? Yeah, I had some Geritol. So I can go another 5 hours and not eat. I know I can. And we're going to start weighing ourselves on Mondays, which is after all the foolishness that happens on the weekend. Now, something that I was looking at yesterday, girls, sisters, I'm thinking about taking a cruise. I've almost got my Cancun trip fully paid off. And so now I'm thinking about taking a cruise. On MSC, and once I calculated, because of course, you know, I got to have a balcony. If I just did an inside cabin, it would be like 209. It would be a little bit more than 209 because it's just me, a solo cruise. But since I want to do a balcony and it's just me, it's $439, which is not bad for 4 days coming out of Orlando, going to the Bahamas, something, Moon Bay, K, whatever. Anyway, it's 4 days, and it would leave at 5 o'clock on a Monday and get back at 7 a.m. on a Thursday coming out of Orlando. Now, with coming out of Orlando, I can do one or two things. I can drive and park, but I saw some flights where I can do a round trip airfare for $130. I think I'm gonna fly, because by the time I drive down there, pay for gas and pay for parking, it'll be more than if I just fly. So Frontier, I can fly Frontier. Yes, I'm thinking about it. Only thing is that if I do it, it's the Monday after next. And after that, I go to Myrtle Beach. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. We're going to see. I'm thinking about turning on my Lyft app and my Instacart app. See if I can hustle up maybe $300 this week. And if I do, I'm pulling the trigger. Okay, y'all. So I know chit-chat with y'all long enough. Let me find this recipe for this shrimp zoodles. And I need to run some errands. And then I need to get back here and start working on... Oh, y'all, I need to buy... If I'm honest, about 4 bookshelves to go in my closet. Well, 4 bookshelves. 1 more to put in my bedroom. And then 3 to put in the closet. Because I have that many shoes and purses. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to check Walmart. See how Walmart's bookshelves look compared to that other place. Alright, y'all. I'll hold y'all in a little bit. I got entirely too many vitamins. Too many vitamins. I got too many vitamins that I am taking. But we're gonna see what works. I need to put that up. Put this back in my car. We're getting ready to go to Kaiser to drop off some TT and some blood, and also to pick up a prescription. Since I now have health insurance through Kaiser, I need to also go ahead and push my switch my high blood pressure pills over there too as well, because the last time I went to Publix, they just keep elevating, keep going up. I use Good RX over my insurance that I had previously because it would be cheaper. But I noticed that every time I go refill, every 90 days, it got more expensive. But now that I have Kaiser through the Affordable Health Care Act, I don't pay anything for my prescription. So I definitely need to make sure that I move it over there. So that's when I'm getting ready to head out. Y'all, I don't feel in love with my MCM. My little MCM bag that I got for $25 at Plato's Closet. So, you know, I usually carry my Coach bag. Babe, I ain't even been looking at that Coach bag. My daughter gave me that Coach bag whenever she gave me that Coach bag for my 50. She bought it when we went to Miami for my birthday, and it was, yeah, my 51st birthday. She bought me that Coach little small bag, and it's been my go-to ever since. Now, I got a question for you guys, because this is a somewhat, I don't want to say it was a debate, but my sister D has said that, why did it switch around? Because I love big bags. I love big purses, and I'm gonna tell you that, make sure I got everything I need to take. I love big purses, and they're just very feminine for me. Especially whenever you're going out, you got your heels on, you know, it's something about having a purse like this whenever you walk that is very feminine for me. But I just love big purses anyway. Most of the time I don't have nothing in there because my credit cards and stuff like that, I usually just slap down there. I don't really carry a wallet because everything is tapped now. I don't carry a lot of cash, and I might carry my debit card and a credit card. So there's really no need for me to carry a wallet. But again, I love big purses, and Dee said she doesn't carry big purses anymore. And I've heard before other people have said that big purses are out. But of course, you guys know I don't follow the rules or care about the trends. I don't like excessively big purses, unnecessarily excessively big purses. But I do. Oh, you cut my thing on. I'm just running my mouth. And I ain't cut on, haven't even cut you guys on. Somebody just text, who just texted Kia? Hold on, let me try and get you guys in here. Y'all, I'm just all over the place, but y'all gonna have to try and forgive me. Hold, please. That's something else I definitely need to do is I'm going to hold on. Fighting with this darn DJI Pocket 3 camera. Why is it? Let's see. Okay. I need to go clean out my truck first and foremost. Most definitely need to do that. But as I was saying, I don't follow the rules. I do whatever it is that I want to do. And so I love big purses. I just do. But my daughter bought me, that little, I've gotten used to carrying around the little Coach sling over, whatever you want to call it. And so now that I've gotten this MCM that I found at Plato's Closet, that's just like my go-to bag. That's like my go-to bag. Today, as you can see, I've circled back to where just throwing on a tank top and some workout shorts, but I got some running around to do. I'm going to stop. I'm going to go and wash my car, vacuum it out because she hasn't been touched in a week. I need to get some gas, and then I'm going to run out here to Southwood right quick, and while I'm out here, go ahead and grab everything that I'm going to cook for dinner. And I am going to have a conversation with you guys today, but I don't want it to be a car chronicle. I want to give y'all a different type of atmosphere. So I'm sticking to my guns today that I'm not giving you guys a car chronicle, but I am going to take you where I'm going to take you out on my errands with me today. For now, I'm about to listen to this audio book because I'm going to use all 5 of my credits this month. I was fussing about them going from 10 down to 5, and last month I didn't even use all of my 5, so I'm going to use my 5 today. I mean this month. Now the book that I am reading, I'm back in the Danger series, baby. This is some BSDM, erotic, sensual series, but it's good. It's not over the top, it's not overdone, but it is definitely good. So if you're into BDSM and you know, you like to be choked, just, you know, just a little, it's a good series. It is a good series. I am really, really enjoying it. So right now I'm listening to Captivated by Danger, and yeah, so that's what I'm about to do, and head out here, take it. God dang it, I'm going the wrong way. Didn't I just say that I was going to clean out my car? I did. I automatically got ready to get on the expressway. Y'all, let me get myself together and pay attention to what I'm supposed to be paying attention to, and I'll holla back, girls. Alright, y'all. Talk to y'all in a little bit. Bye. I tell you, this darn VIP service. Didn't put it there. What did I do? Y'all, I'm real bad for whatever it is I'm looking for staring me in the face. And what I am looking for is my vase that I always put my flowers in. And it drives me crazy because it will be staring me right in the face. I ain't gonna stress about it because it's gonna show up. But for right now, well, I am gonna stress about it because it drives me crazy when I'm looking for something and I know that it is probably staring right at me. That drives me crazy. For real. So, just came back from hold on. There it is. Maybe I put it down here? Nope. Nope. I know where it is. It's in the washing machine. And I have not. I'm finna just wash these. Matter of fact, I can add some more stuff to it. Let me load up this dishwasher. Y'all don't want to see that. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I am not a big dishwasher fan, but I don't have some stuff that's been in that dishwasher. Today is Wednesday. I got stuff that's been sitting in the dishwasher since Sunday. Because I be forgetting, I don't want to just run it and I don't have a lot of stuff in there. But then I don't use it a lot. Honestly, I use it for draining. But, so I be forgetting to turn it on. I be trying to make sure that I load it up good before I turn it on. So, good old eBay. You know, it's certain things that I used to not do that I now do. Believe it or not, I just got into ordering stuff off of Amazon within the last, like on the regular, 4 years. I did not get what the big deal was with people who would get so excited and talk about all the stuff that they had in their cart on Amazon. I didn't want to get addicted to that. I remember years ago, before DoorDash and Instacart and Shipt and all of that, when they started to try to do grocery delivery years ago, I was totally against it. Because I said, and to a degree, I still am totally against it. Because I say it makes you lazy. You don't get out, you don't move, you start to get into this space where you get everything delivered to you. You don't leave the house. It makes you, as far as being able to interact with people, it, you know, you lose a lot of things that you would have if you just order everything, have everything delivered. Number one, I feel like it helps you gain weight. It makes life too easy. You don't want to leave the house. You don't, social skills, that's it. It messes with your social skills. Nevertheless, I already have this. I bought this years ago. This is the microphone that I have been using to do the voiceovers on my YouTube lately, and went looking for it and found it on eBay. This apparently has never been used, and I got it for $25. Now, I did buy the other microphones, of course, that you know that I want to use for the podcast, the ones that are cordless, that are like this. However, I am gonna go out whenever we're sitting on the couch right here. Right here, when we're sitting on the couch, y'all pay attention to this is my little makeshift desk. But when we're sitting on the couch right here, number one, I'm gonna have to try again for another rug. You see, I took that rug up. When we're sitting right here, I want to have a boom. Let me do this. Nope. I want to have a boom mic here for the person that's sitting here. And then I want to have a boom mic here for the person that's sitting here. And true enough, We can do cordless, but I still want it. We can do cordless, but I like the aesthetics of this microphone. So it looks like it came with, now this one right here comes with 2 different cables. I forgot about that. It does. It comes with 2 different cables. This is for the people who have the old school iPhone. But here it is. And this is not an unboxing because I paid for it. But y'all, I got me another microphone. So now I have one for me and one for my guests. Now, some of my guests are going to be, we're just going to do it via StreamYard, but it's another service that I picked up that's different from StreamYard. So this is the microphone. It has a cover, a wind cover. And this is the plug. So I got to figure out how am I going to plug this, because this is the plug for, oh, this microphone. This is a newer one. This is definitely a newer one because the plug that goes back here is not the same as the plug that goes in my other one. I'm not going to stress about that. I'm going to figure it out. So I just came from Publix. I don't feel off, y'all, but I bought some chicken salad. This, what is it? Everose sensational chicken salad. Oh, baby, when I say this right here is, what did it say? How they do it? Tea. This is tea. Anyway, let me, just got home. I got some stuff that I need to figure out. I'm still trying to see if I want to pull the trigger on this cruise. I really need to sit my butt down. Maybe I'll plan the cruise for, let me see what times they got in November. Yeah, let me see what they got in November. I'll check back in with you guys.